So Danielle, are you enjoying this class?
Yeah, it's teaching me that I'm learning stuff that I'm normally not really interested in.
Right, right.
Normally I don't like reading articles, but I'm finding things that I actually like a lot. So.
Yeah, great, great. And you're going to take this for 2 years?
Yes.
Okay, great. And do you like the 2 teachers?
Yeah, I like
Yeah, they're really fun, right?
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, thanks, Len.
You know what they're all arguing about, right?
How many people picked an article with this thread to it? Probably a lot of us, right? This is a big story these days. I just heard this morning, I just told Bassart, that since they got through, was it Friday or Saturday, they've been given a high-protein chocolate drink diet for nutrition and also aspirin because the decompression coming up, then you get blood clots. When you get a blood clot in the right spot, you can die from that. So they're working on that with aspirin, make sure they're all right before they bring them up through the tubes. You know, they were showing on the news how they were connecting the tubes together down because some parts of the earth they dug through could be a little unstable. Okay, so it's not out of the woods yet, put it that way. We're all thinking, oh, they're all saved already. They mentioned the wives were getting their hair done as soon as they got through. It's still going to be 4 or 5 days before they come out at the time. So it's interesting what's going on. Jessica had a comment?
They can only do one at a time.
Right. It's not a quick ride like Disney World. You know.
I think it was
slowly. Looking through resumes. We go through, you cross-check things.
And you will be masters at cross-checking those facts and catching people with fallacious arguments. So remember that Seinfeld episode, Vandelay Industries.
Oh, Vandelay.
There's my pop culture reference of the day.
That's right. All right, continue on, please.
Yes.
Now, so when you read, for example, a newspaper article, and you guys have been doing that for a month now, getting the articles out, you'll have the skills to help decide how much you read you should believe. First off, consider the source. You go to ShopRite, Super Stop and Shop, or wherever, you know, checkout line, you got those magazines, you got the Star, the Inquirer, Us, People, all that stuff. Are you going to believe every single thing that's on the headline? Like, world's going to end tomorrow. Most of us aren't going to believe that. Or a 10-eyed monster comes out from the aliens or whatever. I just found this picture. You want to believe, okay? But you can't believe everything you read. You can't believe everything you see on TV. And look at the news networks. We talk about a lot in this class, especially politics so prevalent right now. You know, you watch one channel, you watch another. Same story, different words are coming out of their mouths. So you have to be careful with that. That's what you're looking to do. You guys are old enough now to understand that. The devil's advocate type thing. Whether the author has responded to alternative views, something like James mentioned before, and what else could be out there? This isn't the gospel. There might be other sources out there. There might be other biases out there. How much of the reasoning the reader accepts after thinking about it? Okay, I look at this, should I just believe it all, or are there reasons it might not be as strong as I thought it was? How useful it might be in your research? Kind of go on with this and start. What about arguments and explanations? Simple terms, front and back.
Researched your Islamophobia articles and I had you answer some questions about it and present. Basically similar. They'll give you 2 articles and you have to read both articles. For one of them you have to explain bits of evidence, what kind of evidence is used. You need to evaluate the reasoning, and then you need to evaluate the reasoning for a second article and decide which one has a stronger argument, which one is the better argument, despite what you might actually personally believe. That's what they're looking. They don't want you to get your own personal opinions involved. They want you to evaluate an article. Your own conclusions come later. So that's what I want to make sure we do tomorrow. Don't take your own personal biases and let that cloud your judgment of an article. But you'll get 2, you'll evaluate them, you'll look for evidence, you'll have to explain why you say it's evidence, evaluate it, and you'll have to explain the reasoning that the person uses. Okay. No, not really. You have, Cambridge gives you an hour and a half for the assessment to read 2 articles and answer